Alright guys, if you want the chance to win a overmolded RPG 7, all you have to do is leave a like on the video, comment down below, and make sure you guys are subscribed, and I'll be giving one of these away in next week's episode. Alright guys, welcome back to episode 29. It should be of building Vietnam in Lego, and I'm extremely excited for this episode because I'm really in the mood to start building up some of these buildings. So what that means is I don't know if we're going to finish up kind of where we left off in last week's episode and finish up this section right here. We probably will, and this section right here, just to get it done. The problem is I don't have a whole lot of dark bluish gray plates anymore. I do have all of these 2x6 plates, but that's kind of inefficient because they're such a small plate and I've got so much surface area to cover. But we might make it work. But what I'm thinking is if I can get this done, that'll be great. And then what I'll do is I'll completely clean off like all the vehicles. I'll probably move over there. All these loose parts I'll take off and put them in some bins and organize it. You know, I just had this up for a thumbnail. Get rid of those bins and whatnot. Just basically clean up this whole city section, and that way we can start laying out where we want buildings to go, because I've been looking at some building pictures on Instagram and some of the guys that I follow, and I'm really feeling inspired to build some specific buildings over here. And then, you know, I don't know what I want to do up here. I kind of know what I want to do in the back side, but I don't know how I want to do this front side yet. So let's go ahead. I'm going to cut the camera here, and I'm going to fix these, you know, little bits here, and then let's go ahead and clean off, and we can start doing some layout work. Okay guys, take a look. There is no more random colored plates. Everything is covered over here, and then back here. It was a little bit of a pain in the butt, but I luckily had enough 2x6s to make it all work. So gotta get this out of here. I just did a live Instagram video with that. That's my little stand, my phone stand, but we got this done. So luckily I was able to use a lot of parts in here. This was one of the bins that I talked about that's in this stack, like stack on thing back there, that I totally forget. I just forget about it because I'm used to just grabbing my inventory bins off the top, but it actually has a lot of good detailing parts in it. So I'm gonna definitely take advantage of this, but I'm gonna put this back here. And then what I'm also going to work on, like I said, I'm gonna move those bins because we no longer need filler brick actually for this whole mock, because the rest of this is all going to be buildings. So unless we're using, like, let's say tan parts to make a tan building, we won't really need those bins anymore because everything's elevated. We're pretty much done with that. So now it's just going to be buildings. So I'm going to move those bins, get all this cleared off, move the vehicles to the side, move the figures to the side, basically get a clean slate, and we can start taking a better look at kind of what we have to deal with as far as, you know, how much space do we have for each building. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Boom, and we are done. That was, I can't snap, so that was a horrible intro, but we got this cleaned off. And if I take a big step back here, it's starting to look like a city is supposed to go there. So I'm really excited about this. The only thing I wish I was able to do is continue this light bluish gray kind of around here, but honestly, I don't know why I did the light bluish gray like this, because most of this is going to get tiled over anyways. So I'm wondering if, as far as layout work, if we should do the sidewalks first. And basically what that would entail is taking, like, this is all the parts that I basically grabbed off the top of this. If we take these tiles, right, and if we come in here and we kind of start doing the layout work as far as where we want the sidewalk to go. So I would do these tiles like this all the way down, then like all the way down here, and we could decide how wide we want it to be. Same with over here. That's probably the best way to start, is to do the sidewalks first, because that'll determine, you know, depending on how wide we make the sidewalks, if we make them this wide or this wide, that'll determine how big we can make the building. So I'm wondering if doing the sidewalks first is the best option. I'm thinking, for as far as the sidewalks go, this is just my opinion and I'm going to need some feedback. So I don't know if I'll start this yet in this episode, but I'm thinking I'll do sidewalk here, here, then one here. And then I'm thinking for this side of the street, the back side, do it around here. But I'm thinking on this side not to do it. So I don't know if I want to stop the sidewalk and not do it at all against this road here on both sides, here front and back, or if I should just do it on one. Because I have an idea for what I want the building to look like right here. I want to do like a square building here and then a really long building back here. So I don't know how I want to do this just yet. I'm just kind of visualizing things in my head, and it's kind of hard to explain it, but I'm thinking let's at least start on the sidewalk, because I know I'm going to want it here and here. So let's start on this front section. Let's start working on the sidewalk, figure out how wide we want it to be. And it's going to be kind of a rough draft. It's not going to be all perfectly tiles because we're going to want it to make it look kind of rugged and whatnot. So let's go ahead and just start kind of doing some layout work and see how it kind of turns out. I think that's a good idea. Alright, so this is what I've got going on. I started doing just a little bit of tiles in this back corner just to kind of start visualizing, but I really started working on this front section like I mentioned. So I got tiles all the way down. I need a 1x2 to fill in that gap. I don't know why it's an odd number length, but I need to fill that gap, no big deal. And then what I'm trying to figure out is I have this figure standing here, and I'm trying to figure out if I should do the sidewalks 3 tiles long, which is 6 studs like this, or if I should do 2. So if I take this one off and I don't know, put it down here, let's say. So this is 3, so you can see how much distance there is from the road to the end of the sidewalk, or this is 2. Now we could split the difference and do 5. That would just cause it to be a lot of a hassle, because obviously then we'd have to get a bunch of 1x2 tiles and it would be an odd number. Lego doesn't really, odd numbers in Lego is harder to deal with because you're always going to have that one extra stud. So personally, I feel like it's easier if we do the 3, so 6 studs like this. So let me know if you guys understand what I'm saying, is basically how wide I should make it. Should I make it 4 studs or 6 studs? So this is what 4 studs would look like. You can see the distance from side to side, and if a minifigure was walking. And then 6 studs, he's got a lot more wiggle room here to move around. So let me know. I'm actually going to take a poll up there. So the question is going to be, how wide should the sidewalk be? And the only answer will be, this is 2 studs, or not 2 studs, sorry, 4 studs or 6 studs wide. So let me know in that poll up there, and that'll help me out. I think this is the best route, but I'm curious to see what you guys say. So definitely take that poll. And yeah, so once again, it's really nice that this is all cleaned up. I've been very religious about kind of cleaning up as I build. And one thing that I am going to be doing after this episode is ordering a lot of parts. I'm going to be ordering probably more of these tiles, these 2x2 light bluish gray tiles, along with like 1x2 tiles, 1x2 plates, 1x1 plates, because like I said, I don't want this just to be a perfectly tiled sidewalk. I want it to look like rugged, like explosions went off, you know, there's rubble everywhere. So that's going to require all those little detailing pieces that we're going to kind of mix in as we tile this sidewalk. So that's something that I definitely need to get more parts for. I have some, but I don't really know where everything is, and I'm going to need more anyways. So I'm going to order more of those. Another thing that I was thinking about, while I'm ordering parts, I'm going to start ordering parts to finish these trees back here, because as you guys remember, I wanted to do some sort of tree line back here, like a really dense tree line. So that's something that I'm going to be working on. And then I don't know if you guys still want me to, but I was thinking, should I still do like a napalm strike right here? It's kind of close to the helicopter, so that's the only thing I don't like about it. If anything, what we could do the trees first, finish like all the foliage and all the grass and whatnot, then see what it would look like if we started adding like fire and whatnot. It might just be best if we just do some explosions every now and then, but let me know what you guys like or think of that idea. But I really want this from like here back to be a really dense tree line, and then obviously this will all be covered in grass and whatnot, and like use these bush pieces and some of the larger leaf bamboo parts. So let me know what you guys think of that in the comments down below for sure, because I'm going to be ordering parts, and it'd be nice to order kind of everything at once. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm going to go ahead and probably cut to the giveaway winners now and then come back. But yeah, let's go give away some stuff. Alright guys, we got episode 28 loaded up here. Let's go ahead and pick the winner. So we click this 3 times, 1, 2, and 3. Boom. Please, I need this. Can I win this, please? Arrow Quainter YouTube, you are the winner. It's kind of an interesting name. All you have to do is shoot me an email, BrickTactical.com. Just go there, go to the contact page, and give me your address, then a screenshot of you logged in, and I can get that prize out to you. Alright guys, that's going to do it for episode 29 of Building Vietnam in Lego. Now I know there wasn't a whole lot we got done. We got done basically those sections, then started the sidewalk. Once again, make sure you take that poll for the sidewalk up in the card section, and then let me know what you guys think about the tree line and the napalm strike over here in the comments down below. Now the reason it wasn't as jam-packed full of content is simply because I'm working on getting stuff ready for BrickCon, which is a Lego convention that's coming up next weekend. So I'm gonna have to do a whole nother episode beforehand within like the next 3 days. So I'm kind of splitting how much I work on this mock. So I did about half the work here, and then the next half will be in episode 30. So definitely subscribe. Make sure you guys check out next week's episode, which is coming out in a week from today. So next Sunday. And if you guys are in the Seattle area, make sure you come out to BrickCon. It's in Seattle, Washington. Just go to BrickCon. Just like Google BrickCon. I'm pretty sure it's brickcon.org. And you can go ahead and check that out. I'll be selling all my products there, and you can come talk to me there. So that's kind of the reason why I'm prepping. It's a big convention. A quick sneak peek. Look at all these products that I restocked. We have a bunch of Flame Troopers. We've got some new products. We've got some American Soldiers. So all this stuff's coming to that convention in Seattle. So definitely come check it out if you're in the area. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the little progress that we did. Once again, let me know in the card section and the comments section. And overall, let me know if you guys have any ideas in the comments down below. And if you want to check out last week's episode, go ahead and check it out right here. If you want to check out the full playlist, go ahead and check it out there. You can go rewatch any of the older episodes in that playlist. Then make sure you guys subscribe by clicking right there so you don't miss another video. Thank you so much for the support, guys. See me in the next video, which will be next Tuesday, and I'll see you next time.